Rolling Ray. A name you simply can't forget once you've seen or heard him. A social media icon. A burst of uncontrollable energy. A living, breathing meme. And now, after countless comebacks that felt like scenes from an action movie, Rolling Ray has passed away at the age of 28, just a few days shy of his 29th birthday. And maybe, across the internet, we all said the same thing in unison. Purr. A sigh. A goodbye. And a nod to a legacy. He first burst into our screens on MTV's Catfish, Trolls, and honestly, no one had any idea what was going on. But then, boom, Ray dragged us into his world with chaotic charm, savage comebacks, and facial expressions made for reaction gifs. And when he showed up on divorce court with Judge Lynn Toler, internet history was made. Nobody was tuning in for the actual court cases anymore. People were there to watch Ray shine. Rolling in on his wheelchair, hair laid to perfection, delivering every line like it was a punchline. And then, the iconic purr. Not a meow. Not a sound effect. A whole statement. A moment. A mood. From that day on, purr wasn't just a sound. It was a declaration. A lifestyle. A whole attitude. Ray didn't just say it, he was it. He turned that little word into a brand, into a way of life. What made Rolling Ray truly unforgettable was how he transformed his wheelchair into part of his fashion and power. In a world that often sidelines disabled people, Ray put himself front and center. He proudly called himself the most famous boy in a wheelchair, and no one dared argue. He didn't hide. He flaunted. He didn't ask for sympathy. He demanded attention. And instead of being some motivational Pinterest quote, he brought drama, with glitter. Now let's talk about the battles. Ray went through more health crises than some reality TV stars have scandals. In 2021, he survived a fire that almost took his life, and yes, his wigs too. COVID showed up. Then a blood infection. Then pneumonia. But Ray, he still went live. He posted selfies from the ICU like it was the VIP section. Most people disappear when they're in the hospital. Ray gave updates like a war correspondent. Oxygen mask on, lashes still popping. Unbothered, unstoppable. So when the news broke on September 3, 2025, confirmed by Maryland's Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, the internet froze. Not because we didn't know he was sick, but because deep down, we all thought, Ray can't die. He's immortal. He'd survived too many things already. But this time, he didn't come back. Zeus Network, where Ray most recently appeared on Bobby I Love You, Purr, posted a heartfelt tribute. Friends, fans, even frenemies all returned to pay respects. Cardi B called him a little menace, then praised him for his growth, and of course, the internet did what it does, argue. But somewhere, Ray was probably sipping juice from a bedazzled cup, laughing, and saying, "Y'all still talking about me?" Purr. Rolling Ray's career wasn't just a string of viral clips. It was proof that you can build a brand from what others consider your flaws. From being the weird guy in the wheelchair, he became an unmissable part of internet culture. A voice no one could ignore. A moment of joy in the middle of messy timelines. He didn't live to be liked. He lived to be unforgettable. He even rolled through Black Lives Matter protests in D.C., megaphone in one hand, phone in the other, recording every moment. He wasn't afraid of politics. He wasn't afraid of backlash. And he definitely wasn't afraid to speak his mind. His legacy is more than just memes. It's representation. It's a community of fans who saw themselves in him, or wanted to. It's the fact that purr is now global internet slang. And yes, that started with him. Who else can leave this world and still have their catchphrase trending 2 days later? To fans, Ray wasn't just an influencer. He was a phenomenon. A spontaneous laugh. A shock of confidence. A reminder that being loud, different, and fully yourself is sometimes the best thing you can be. And while he's no longer physically with us, we know one thing for sure. Somewhere out in the digital universe, his purr still echoes. Still remixing itself into new memes. Still inspiring people to roll with confidence. Every time someone claps back with sass, or shows up unbothered and fabulous, just know, you're channeling a little bit of Rolling Ray. The one and only. The king of controlled chaos. The master of internet drama. The man who made going viral look like an art form. Rest in purr, Rolling Ray. There will never be another quite like you. And honestly, that's probably for the best.